Open Google Earth right now. Spin the globe, zoom into any city you want. New York, Tokyo, Rome. You can glide over streets, rooftops, even backyard swimming pools. But there's one place you can't. A city that looks like nothing more than a blurred patch, a geometric smear on the satellite view. It's not in the middle of a military base. It's not deep in a war zone. It's right there, in plain sight. And yet, the world's most powerful mapping platform refuses to show you what's inside. This isn't a technical glitch, it's intentional. And once you learn why this place is hidden, you'll understand why even governments avoid saying its name. The first clue. The discovery came in 2010. An urban explorer named Daniel Whitman was planning a road trip through Central Europe. He zoomed in on a small district outside the city of Prague in the Czech Republic and stopped. The streets were there, the road labels were there, but the buildings? Gone. Replaced by blurry, mismatched textures, as if a painter had smeared a wet brush over the canvas. At first, he thought it was a lazy stitch job in the satellite imagery. But when he checked again weeks later, the same blur. Years later, still blurred. The pattern of blackouts. Google Earth blurs many places. Military installations, certain royal palaces, nuclear sites. But those are usually obvious. Remote desert test ranges, strategic ports, radar stations. This was a city block, with apartment buildings, shops, and people. The more Daniel dug, the stranger it got. Old street photography from before 2008 showed the area as perfectly normal. Narrow cobblestone roads, small cafes, a central square. But after that year, nothing. The images vanish, the government silence. When asked, Czech officials gave the same canned reply: no comment on matters of national security. But national security from what? The district wasn't near any military HQ, no embassies, no secret research labs, at least none listed publicly. Yet Google's own data confirms that the blur was requested by a government entity, a request Google is legally bound to follow in certain countries. But here's where it gets bizarre. Satellite images from other platforms, Bing Maps, Yandex, even old Soviet topographic maps, also omit details of this place. It's a coordinated blackout. The vanishing residents. Through archived census records, Daniel found that in 2007, the district had a registered population of 1,120 people. By 2011, it had 14. 14. Where did everyone go? No relocation orders were ever announced. No news of demolition. No official reason given. It's as if over 1,000 people just vanished. And then came the testimony of Petra, a former resident who contacted Daniel through an encrypted email. Petra's story. Petra claimed she had lived in the district until she was 19. One night in September 2008, trucks rolled into the square. Armed men in unmarked uniforms knocked on every door, telling residents they had to evacuate immediately due to a gas leak. They were bused to temporary housing miles away. By morning, the entire district was sealed off with high metal fencing. Weeks later, Petra returned, or tried to. The streets were patrolled. Entry was denied. She never saw her old home again. And the strangest part? She said she'd heard a sound the night they left, a deep mechanical hum, like the engine of a ship, coming from underground. The underground theory. Local urban legends claim the district sits above an abandoned Cold War-era bunker complex, one of hundreds built under Eastern Europe. But this one, according to rumor, was different. It wasn't built by the Soviets. It was built by someone else. Some claim it's an experimental data storage facility, a place where intelligence agencies keep physical backups of classified archives. Others believe it's hiding something geological, a cavern network laced with minerals or chemicals too dangerous to expose. But there's one theory locals refuse to speak about openly, that the bunker was never abandoned. The satellite glitch that wasn't in 2015, a short-lived glitch in Google Earth's servers, accidentally loaded unblurred imagery of the district for about 40 minutes. Screenshots from users who were online at the time show rows of large, rectangular structures, far larger than any normal residential buildings. Some had ventilation stacks protruding from their roofs, painted in camouflage. Others had enormous steel doors, leading directly underground. Within an hour, the images were replaced with the blur. Google never commented on the leak. A dangerous visit. In 2019, a team of explorers attempted to bypass the fence at night. Only one of them, known online as K, posted about it afterward. He claimed they reached the square, which was overgrown and eerily silent. But as they approached one of the larger buildings, a low rumble began, like machinery starting up beneath their feet. Seconds later, they were flooded by blinding white light and an ear-splitting alarm. They fled. 2 days later, Kay deleted all his posts about the trip, and then disappeared from the forums entirely. The ongoing censorship. Today, if you search the district's name, you'll find only tourist photos from the surrounding neighborhoods, as if the area itself has no tourist value. No Airbnb listings, no street photos, no real estate ads. It's the heart of a living city. And yet digitally, it's a void. And as long as Google, governments, and other mapping providers keep it blurred, that void will remain. Closing thought. The strangest thing about places you can't see is wondering whether they're hiding something from you or for you. And this isn't the only one. There are dozens more locations around the world Google Earth won't show, from secret islands to entire mountain ranges. One of them is hidden in plain sight inside the United States. But that is a story for another map.